Hi Eternians, how much have you learned about Eterland so far? Well, Eterland was born last year with the idea of an NFT game, to later become and position itself as an MMORPG game developed in Unity. Its commitment is based on giving users a new way to generate income by playing. And its principal objective is to consolidate itself as a stable NFT game, providing trust, transparency, and a good economy to its players. Of course, none of this would be possible without a competent team behind. That's why here I introduce you to the devs, Cristian Gerani, Jefferman Pernia, Elkin Gomez, and David Montoya, not forgetting to mention that Eterland is also supported by a marketing, design, public relations, and mods team. But where does Eterland want to get to, and how will it get there? Well, Eterland has proposed to meet its principal objective in 3 phases. The first phase is the investigator's phase. In this phase, the principal objective is to collect Ether fragments from the deposits, this with the help of tools such as maps, pics, and compasses. The responsibility of collecting fragments and caring for the expeditions rests with the investigator. The second phase is the phase of the draggers. The goal of this phase is to bring more gameplay into the game. That's why in this phase, by gathering Ether fragments, you'll have the possibility of creating fractals, which will be essential when raising the dragger. These creators will help the investigators to reach the most dangerous places in the Eterland ecosystem. This phase is expected to come out in the second quarter of this year. In Phase 3, on the other hand, Eterland will be an MMORPG world built on Unity. At this stage, the Eterland project will be fully consolidated. Recently, new NFT games have been developed, so why should I decide to invest in Eterland? Well, in the first place, because of the transparency that it projects. The Eterland team provides all the required information to our community, immediately and responsibly. The project is well structured and it was developed using smart contracts and having all the necessary audits. Also, the devs have no problem showing themselves. Secondly, the game has its own identity. It is already known that Eterland is based in a lore. This not only adds value and emotion, but also gives the game reason for being, making it different from other NFT games. The team also works on the continuity of the game. It releases updates and makes improvements, which will make the game last over time. Eterland is also easy to identify, because it has a team of designers and illustrators who bring the project to life. And thirdly, because Eterland guarantees a healthy economy, it constantly seeks to maintain the token's value and make it more useful through strategic alliances. In addition, it has an oracle and uses non-invasive advertising to give the project more sustainability. And of course, Eterland wants to grow and to get better. That's why it engages with partners that endorse its credibility. Among them, we have the Koji-san and Dr. Emrys. Well, Eternians, I hope this video has been of your help and cheer you to join us on this